Plaintiff Taylor Hamilton says she and the defendant became friends 2 years ago. And when she needed a phone, Taylor loaned her one. However, Taylor claims the defendant broke the phone, so she asked her to pay for it. But instead, she threatened to assault Taylor. She's suing for breach of contract and harassment. Defendant Sharnice Gatson says when Taylor gave her the cell phone, she never said she had to pay for it, so Sharnice considered it a gift. After the phone broke, Sharnice insists Taylor and her family started threatening and harassing her, so she's countersuing.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
Okay, Sharnice and I became friends back in December of 2015. We became friends, and at work, I was coming back home from a college break, and we met at my old nursing home job. I was not expecting this to go this far as to the point where she's harassing me.
About what?
We got into an argument about my device that I had loaned her.
What you're suing her for today?
That's correct, yes. So I loaned her the phone at the time. Her phone was broken.
An iPhone?
It is an iPhone 6.
But prior to that, you all didn't have any problems in your friendship?
Nope,
all right,
never had
let me
any
hear from
problems.
you on background, then we'll get into the specifics. Yes.
Well, like Taylor said also, I met her 2 years ago at the nursing home, and she didn't let me borrow or loan me the phone. She gave it to me. She said I can have it. So I took it as, a gift because I was
She
thinking
had two, or she was going to buy a new one, or she had bought a new one?
No, she already had a phone. It's a phone she never used again. So she said I can have the phone that she don't use no more.
Okay.
So I took that as the gift, and I was like, okay, thank you for me picking her up and dropping her off back home. So that's that. And after that, she started to have like her family members come.
How long after that did she ask for either the phone or money?
She never asked for none.
To this day?
Well, she asked, after I told her it broke, she then told me about how the phone had a installment plan on it and that it still had $220 and I had to give that to her. So, and I told her, at first I told her, yeah, I would, but then
Why would you tell her that? Why wouldn't you say, girl, you gave me this thing?
Well, that's why I was about to say, well, in the back, I had to ask her.
In the back of your mind?
Yeah, in the back of my mind,
What about the front of your mind?
Well,
if somebody tell me you can have something and then they want me to pay it, it'll be on the front of my mind.
Yeah, so I had asked her why would she now ask me for money for a phone that she let me have.
Right.
She then tried to tell me that it was a loan, and it was a loan that she had gave me, and I had to remind her, like, no, you told me I can have the phone.
All right,
So.
and is that what happened?
No.
You tell me what happened.
Sharnice understood that it was a loan and that she would give me the phone back.
How do you know she understood that?
Because she said okay. And we also have, I have the text messages where I had also explained to her that it was the loan, and she did say.
Okay. And she agreed that it was a loan in some form?
That's correct.
Let me have the text message. And what harassment are you suing her for?
I'm harassing her because.
You're suing her.
No. Oh my gosh. I am suing her. I apologize. I am suing her for harassment because she came to my home. Along in that text message, you will see that she came to my home even after my mother and I told her not to come to our home anyways. She said that she was going to beat me up, she was going to whoop my butt, and that she stays in church to prevent herself from hurting people like me.
All right, I like that about it. She says, I stay in church from hurting bees like your weak A. So she knows where to go when she has the urge to fight.
Right.
All right, go ahead. I respect that.
So she also stated, I have proof, I have evidence showing that she said vulgar language to my mother and I to do certain things I don't want to say.
But Taylor, you're doing a lot of talking. How them hands looking now? And I'm big and would whoop your, hey, like you're the only weak one pulling weak moves like that. Girl, go on ahead. Who is this? This is you.
No, that.
I'm about to read what is you. If you want to fight, Sharnice, pull up then. What's up? Ain't nobody scared of you.
So in my
You actually talking about fighting her.
But I never, it was the point of now I feel threatened and I do feel bullied that you're saying that you're gonna whoop me and do
you
all
say,
this.
let's fight. Instead of saying, girl, I don't want to fight, go to church.
Yeah.
You say, let's fight. All right, so what exactly did she do to you?
She threatened me, right, and harassed me. So
Threatened to do what? And you threatened her back.
Right. Thank you.
I didn't threaten her by
Come on,
saying
let's
I'm
fight.
gonna be
You
harassed.
invited her to fight.
Exactly.
Okay, but I didn't say like, I didn't say,
Then
oh,
what?
I'm gonna beat you up, or I didn't show up. I never showed up to her property.
Well,
she came to my property after I told her not to come to my property. She came anyway.
But tell them why I came to your property.
Tell me what happened.
She came to, this is what she said. Now, mind you, before this was even addressed, I told her that I was already taking her to small claims court anyways. So she said that she was coming to drop the phone off to my porch. At this point, there's no need for the phone. The phone is broken. She could just bring it to the court when we have court. But she decided and took the initiative to come to my property after we told her not to come to the property because there was no need
What
for the
happened?
phone. We started to argue when she came to the home. To my home.
And then what? How did it
Nothing
end?
happened. She left.
You tell me about coming to her home.
Yeah, I
first.
came to her home because she told me that she reported the phone stolen.
So what does that cause you to go over there?
When she told me she reported it stolen, I thought like, okay, well if you reported it stolen, I don't want like the cops or nothing to be looking for the phone because it's stolen as why.
So you're bringing it
I
over.
brought it to her home so that way she got the phone and I don't have it no more.
Did
so
you leave
can't-
it with her?
I surely did leave it with her,
Okay.
and I do
You
have.
must have just left church.
No, I actually
No.
didn't just leave church. That's the thing.
For you to
I
come
had
by
to-
and be so nice.
I was
For you
right
to be
drop
so
off-
charitable. Let me just give you your phone, girl.
Yes, I'm gonna give you
Don't
your
say
phone.
nothing. Jesus, help me, Lord.
Yeah.
You want to fight? What's up? Blah, blah. Girl, I'm headed to church.
Drop the phone, right?
I'm going
And
back
that's-
to church.
I was actually before I
There
dropped the
you
phone.
go.
After I dropped the phone off, I actually did go to church.
Went back to church.
So,
That's right. How did she harass you? You're countersuing for harassment.
Yes, I am. Well, I got multiple messages from Taylor having her friends inbox me, trying to figure out if we going to fight, where I'm at. I got evidence right here. I got Taylor also tagging me in statuses with my name and trying to tell people like, oh, well, delete her and stuff. I got
Let's
her.
see that, please. Ma'am, did you do these things?
I told on that Facebook post, I told her friends to delete me from their Facebook because she's going and whoever her friends are reporting posts about that I'm posting onto to her. So I never said anything like delete your friend or delete her as a friend or anything of that sort. And I never told anybody to inbox Sharnice about anything.
I was just talking about, wow, because I didn't want to get you from work and lied about my window. I'm a liar. Y'all both can. This is her saying this to you?
No, that's actually
you
me.
saying that to her?
Yep.
You didn't go to church that day.
Because that's not the same day. That's not the same day.
Yeah, clearly.
Oh, okay.
Because y'all can both ask such and such. So. Then she tells you, eat a. Ooh, y'all talk nasty to each other. Y'all keep my attention. No, that's for sure. There you go. Y'all freaking weirdos. Love it. Y'all can always come to my church.
Yes, I
there you
always
go.
like that.
Taylor knows where it's at. Hope to see you crazies tomorrow. That ain't a good way to get them in, though. Who y'all talking terrible to each other? Bottom line was their agreement to pay for this phone. And that's what I'm looking for. Was there any agreement in any of these texts to pay for a phone? All right, I'm looking at something. When I get the $220, I'll definitely give it to you. Hey, so it's $220 left on that phone. I need you to go ahead and pay it off when you're able to. She said, I'll give you the $220. So that's your judgment. $220. The harassment I'm going to deny. Both of you all harassed each other. Your harassment is dismissed as well. Have a good day, ladies. $220 is your judgment.
No, I was just never be friends with somebody like that at all.
Yeah, same. Liar, you know, I can't do it. Can't be friends with somebody like her. Have family try to fight you, that's a weak move, but I mean, it's okay.